Ohanaeze postpones public hearing on constitution review. Welcome back to Biafra News and All News. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Depending on where you're watching me from, Biafrans, I bring you another update. And this very update is coming from Kalishos Media. And it says that Ohanaeze has postponed hearing on constitutional review. I know this came after Southeast was excluded from Nigeria 2025 national budget. So they were not going to benefit. So they started running around. All of a sudden, they want to review constitution. As if there is anything that will be of any benefit for Tundibo in that constitution. And I'm very sure they are still bargaining. Maybe each and every one of them are requesting for a position on the Fulanese until they get it. And you see them sweeping this so-called reviewing of constitution under the carpet. Well, before I continue with this very update, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, thank you for subscribing. And please don't just watch alone without subscribing. Tell me once you get notification. Thank you. So, dear friends, we'll go straight to this very update. And now if we talk now, some of you say, oh, you people don't respect your elders. Oh, you people are insulting your elders. As if those ones are elders. Call them elders now. They tell you now they're elders, you believe. Elders that do not care about their people. Elders that do not have the interest of their people at heart. Elders that care about their own benefit only and not their people. Take a look at their attacks of headsmen and raping of our old mothers by headsmen in Biafra land, in Enugu State. They haven't said anything. They are all quiet. Both Pitamba, they are all quiet. They are running around to review constitution because their Nigeria 2025 national budget, Ndibo or Southeast, was excluded. As if this is the first time. During COVID, what happened? Every single thing were being excluded. Instead of these fools to take up the challenge to the Fulanese and say, enough is enough, we cannot take this anymore. We're going to leave Nigeria whether they like it or not. They want to be included in their Nigeria by fire, by force. Dragging themselves and their generations back, thinking that they are doing Ndibo. They are rebelling. So here is the update. Here is the news. Pay attention as we continue. Here is the news in full details. The Ohanaeze Worldwide has announced the postponement of the much-anticipated public hearing on the review of its constitution, which was initially scheduled to take place on the March 14, 2025 in Owerri. In a press release signed by the Secretary General, Emeka, the APIS Igbo Social Cultural Organization assured the public that a new date for the hearing will be communicated in due course. The statement urged individuals and organizations to continue submitting their memoranda via email to Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Secretary, at gmail.com, emphasizing the organization's commitment to an inclusive and a thorough constitutional review process. Oh, really? We apologize for any inconveniences this may cause and appreciate your kind understanding, the statement reads. The postponement comes amid highlighted expectations from stakeholders across Igbo land who have shown new interest in shaping the future of Ohanaeze Ndigbo through constitutional reforms. Observers believe the review process is crucial in addressing contemporary issues affecting the Igbo nation, strengthen the leadership structure and emphasizing the organization's role in advocating for the rights and the interests of Ndigbo, both within and outside Nigeria. Okay, that is it, dear friends. Now we'll go to analysis. What did this Eflefu say at the end? Wait, what did they say? They said observers believe the review process is crucial in addressing contemporary issues affecting the Igbo nation, strengthening the leadership structure, and emphasizing their organization's role in advocating for the rights and the interests of Ndigbo, both within and outside Nigeria. Are these Eflefu serious? What interest of Ndigbo are they talking about? They are talking about their own interest, not the interest of Ndigbo. If they have the interest of Ndigbo at heart, they would have done something, not fighting to review a constitution or to be included. They are running around because Southeast was excluded in 2025 national budget. What do they expect after selling their own people out? After selling their own people that want nothing but the good of Ndigbo to the Fulanese? Southeast Ohanaeze Ndigbo, or should I say Ohanaeze Ndigbo, is part of the group that planned the attack or the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they wrote a petition against him also. So what is the right of Ndigbo? And therefore, what is that right they're fighting for? Our people are being killed by headsmen. Our mothers are being raped by headsmen. And these Ohanaeze and Ndigbo have not said anything, no comments from them. And they are fighting for the interest of Ndigbo. What is that interest they are fighting for? Ohanaeze have not for once condemned the attacks on their people. All they care about is how to benefit, how to sell their people out. Looking for one position. Using their people's life to play politics. Like Peter Mbah of Enugu State. With all the attacks on our people by headsmen, he's silent. But if it's about IPOB or if it's about Biafra, you see him ranting up and down to please his Fulani masters. These Eflefus will come out and tell you that they are fighting for the interest of Ndigbo. They do not have the interest of Ndigbo at heart. They're only after their own benefit and interest, not about Ndigbo. You are fighting for the interest of Ndigbo. So the interest you're fighting for Ndigbo does not include the safety of Ndigbo. It does not include the well-being of Ndigbo. Ohanaeze and Ndigbo does not represent Ndigbo. They are representing themselves. Because I don't understand how they will be telling you they are fighting for the interest of Ndigbo, and our mothers are being raped by headsmen and they are all silent. Our people are being attacked by headsmen and they are silent. Their land is being terrorized and they are silent. And you hear them talk about the interest of Ndigbo. They do not have the interest of Ndigbo at heart. And that is why we must fight for ourselves, because those that claim to be for their people are not really for their people. Both Southeast governors. Any Eflefu from Southeast in zoo politics is not in zoo politics for the interest of Ndigbo. They're only there for their own selfish interest. That is the only reason they are there, not for their people. They are in different positions, and their people and their land are being attacked, are being terrorized. Northern governors protect their foot soldiers because they have an agenda. They are sponsoring them, arming them, to bring them to Southeast. And these Eflefus are here doing hide and seek, deceiving themselves. In a country you know fully well that you are not included, in a country that you are always excluded in everything beneficial, they are telling you about. While Biafrans Ohanaeze and Ndigbo, maybe they are still bargaining. Ohanaeze and Ndigbo postponed their so-called constitution review. Maybe they have told them not to review it because there is nothing there. The Fulanese they are aware of what is in the constitution. So to avoid making it public, because making it public will bring backlash. Why would they? That is why they must have started, trying to convince them not to review it. And I'm very sure that Sharia this thing is in their constitution. They are rebelling. You want to review a constitution that have been there in the open and fully show you that you are not included and can never be included in their one Nigeria. They are telling you about one Nigeria, but you are not. You are always excluded in everything. And some of you will have the audacity to support one Nigeria and sabotage your own freedom, thinking that you are doing anyone, without knowing that you are doing yourself and your generation. What have they benefited in that zone? They are fighting for Ndigbo, the interest of Ndigbo. What has Ndigbo benefited in Nigeria? You will hear Ohanaeze telling you they are fighting for the interest of Ndigbo. You hear those Southeast stooges in the name of governors telling you how they want to better Alibo or how they are fighting for Ndigbo. They only talk about fairness, equity and justice when it's about them. When the Fulanese try to remove the little feeding bottle they put in their mouth, you see them ranting and talking about fairness, equity and justice. But when their people are being attacked, when Biafrans or Southeasterners are being attacked by Fulani bandit headsmen, that Fulani caliphates are important, they will not talk about it. They are all silent. They will remain silent until nobody is talking about it anymore. And they will come out and tell you how they are fighting for the interest of Ndigbo. That is how Musa was ranting, how he wants to come and restore peace, ranting about insecurity in Southeast every day. Now he's no longer ranting about insecurity or talking about restoring peace, because his foot soldiers now attack and rape our old mothers like they were doing before they were being resisted and flushed out of Biafra land. Now they think they can come and do as they please. And those that claim to be fighting for the interest of Ndiwu, they're not saying anything. They are all silent. Let them continue reviewing constitution. It's them and their generation that will be in that zoo, not us, because we have made it clear that we are not, can never be part of that zoo. We are not one Nigeria. We are not in their one Nigeria because they have always excluded us. They have. We want nothing but total exit, but we have a flavor trying to review a constitution that the Fulanese have really prepared and excluded in Igbo. They're only telling you one Nigeria with mouth. There is nothing, there is no paperwork you will see anywhere they mapped out any interest or anything that Igbo can benefit from. They excluded you in national 2025 national budget because you people sold yourselves penny afafo to the Fulanese. They no longer see you people, regard you people. When you're betraying your people, you think that those you're betraying your people for to respect you or have any disdain for you, respect for you. So that is it, dear friends. I'll stop here. This news said that Ohanaeze and Igbo has postponed their so-called constitution review. They don't have the balls. Any little promise, they will abandon everything. It's when they don't get that thing, you will see them start ranting again. Thank you all. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section.